Unfortunately, as mentioned by the three of them, we have met against the backdrop of terrible tragedy. So I'm not going to dwell on what has been said in terms of the tragedy that is ravaging throughout the Middle East, first on October the 7th, then in Gaza, West Bank, and now in Lebanon. The human toll, the complete disregard for international humanitarian law, for the international law at large, and the human cost for this action taken against civilian women and children in Palestine and in Lebanon. One should ask the question, is this situation would lead us to deviate from the Union for the Mediterranean goal of trying and striving to build an area of shared peace, stability and prosperity in the Euro-Mediterranean region? Is that a dream that cannot be achieved? Well, I do believe that it's not true. And I said to our member state today that we have to keep on trying as a regional organization, as member of the Union for the Mediterranean, to enhance our dialogue, our cooperation, and move forwards, and provide glimmers of hope in this very dark moment to our population and member states for a tomorrow where justice will prevail, where a peaceful solution will take shape, and we all know the parameter of this solution based on a two-state solution and on the right of the Palestinian people to exercise their right to self-determination. With this firm conviction, and despite all those difficulties very well presented by the previous speaker, we at the UFM have continued to work tirelessly to meet our commitment to our member state in terms of our activity, in terms of our cooperation, in terms of our programs, in terms of our projects. I was talking about 2 billion euro who has been invested in the region thanks to the effort of our organization, and also in terms of what we can do as the Union for the Mediterranean in helping our Palestinian brother and sister in the day after. Even now, we are trying to help our Palestinian brother and sister in terms of providing them with the necessary tools to allow some 50,000 Palestinian higher education students to continue their education online. So we will keep working despite the very adverse and tragic situation that we're facing in the region. I will not dwell on our activity, just to mention that also reforms has been discussed during today's meeting, because we are reaching next year the end of our current mandate. We need to look into the new UFM, a reformed UFM with a new mandate, with more resources and more impact on the ground, hand in hand with our member states for a better Mediterranean. As my dear friend, the High Representative mentioned, we have so many challenges. The challenge of demography he mentioned, the challenge of climate, and the challenge of disparity in terms of economic development. If we don't work collectively within the framework of a regional organization like the UFM, we won't be able to meet those challenges together and not against each other. So with this firm conviction, and despite this and many other difficulties that our region faces, we will continue to work tirelessly to meet our commitment and to help build a better region for our citizens in the future. Just to end my intervention, my very brief intervention, I would like to seize this opportunity to thank, of course, Spain, Jordan, but more specifically, Josep Borrell, our co-chair, for 5 years of leading this organization as a co-chair, for his steadfast defense of principle, of human rights, of international law, for not shying away from telling the truth. For that, we in the south of the Mediterranean and the north of the Mediterranean are extremely grateful to you, and thank you very much for your service. Thank you very much.